Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome to the 6th episode of Animation Super Basics. Last week we talked about the text animator, and this week we're going to be talking about animating an object along a path. Now, I did do a tutorial on this. Kind of went over this already. This is going to be even simpler and quicker than the first time around. Okay, so let's check out what we're doing here. All right, so it's a simple scene. We just got a paper airplane doing a little loop-de-loop. Although I gotta admit, this animation is very, very unrealistic as far as my paper airplanes go. I guess if I were to do it more physically accurate, it would probably look more like this.
I'm gonna hit the, oh my God!
Please get out of the
Huge
car.
plume, a mushroom cloud.
Okay, so without further ado, let's get this started. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna create a new composition. I think you know how to do that by now. We're gonna call this motion path. Yeah, 1920 by 1080. We're gonna make this 30 frames per second. Duration, we'll just leave it at 17. We're not gonna use the whole comp. All right, so what we wanna do first inside our new comp is take this paper airplane cutout and just plop it down in there. Boom. And we're going to hit S to scale it down. Yeah, something like that. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to click off of our layer. Make sure nothing is selected. And we're going to take our pen tool. Let's zoom out a little bit. And let's just create a little path. Quickly now. And just move the last point over there. Kind of even off the curve a little bit. There we go. Got a nice little loop-de-loopy going on. All right, so we're going to take our shape layer and we can poke its eye out, make it go away. So we're going to twirl open our layer and we're going to go to Contents, Shape 1, Path 1, and then select the path and then hit Command-C or just copy it. And now we're going to click on our paper airplane cutout. We're going to hit P to open up the position. We're going to select the position and we're going to just paste those keyframes on. As you can see, it created 2 linear keyframes and 4 roving keyframes in between. Let's play this back. And, well, that looks a little weird, don't it? All right, so let's drag this last keyframe. Make sure none of the other ones are selected. Take this last keyframe and we can just move it to the 4-second mark. How about that? And then hit N on the keyboard, shorten it down. Now we can see better what's going on. And so what we want to do here is we want to make it, rotate with the path. Because as you can see, it's just kind of staying in one rotation the whole entire way, and that looks stupid. So we're going to right click on our paper airplane cutout. We're going to go to Transform, Auto Orient, and we're going to select Orient Along Path. Now, you can see that it's rotating with the path. But, speaking of butts, it is moving backwards. All we need to do here is hit R on the keyboard to bring up the rotation and type in 180. And there we have our motion along path. And of course you can come in and edit your path if you want. Obviously, sharper corners like this, curves like this, can look a little funny. But let's see. So you want more smooth movement. Now, here's the thing. Let's create a new comp. Let's call this text. All right, let's create a new text by right-clicking and go to text. And we'll type in motion path. There we go. All right, so we have our motion path. Text, let's just align that real quick. Doesn't really matter. So now we're going to click off and we're going to go to our pencil And we're just going to create a little path. Simple enough. Maybe move this out. There we go. All right, so we're going to twirl open our shape layer, our contents, shape 1, path 1, select the path, copy, select our text, P, position, and paste. Right click, transform, auto orient, orient along path, okay. Now, I don't like this. It looks silly. What we're going to do is we're going to delete all these keyframes. Twirl this open, go to transform, hit reset. Maybe I'll boop that right there. So using a shape layer for the path, we're not going to do that. What we're going to do is we're going to select our motion path, select the pen tool, and then add our points. All right, so we have our path here. Let's go to our text right here where it says text. We're going to twirl that open, go to path options, path, and we're going to switch this to mask 1. Now we can reverse the path, and that will flip it to bring it on the bottom. We can check this perpendicular to path. That way each character will actually stick to the path. And we can do force alignment. We don't want that. See, if we go to position here and we move this along, the whole thing moves along. What we actually need to do is under text. Well, we can actually just animate these. Maybe have it start there. Boom. And bring this over. I'm holding down shift while moving this to move it along faster. And there we go. Motion path. We can do that, or we can set that back to 0. Go to text, animate, position. And actually, if we edit the position inside the range selector, look at that. Animate this position right here. And we can animate it like that. Maybe have it stick right here for a little bit. Maybe easy ease this. So yeah, animating text along the path is a little different than any other way you would do it, but that's how you do it. All right, so this has been episode 6 of Animation Super Basics, and I am Dave, and I will see you next time. Don't know why I said my name, that's weird. I don't think I've ever said that in that tutorial.